Hi everyone. In this lecture, we are going to discuss nominal clauses in the English language. First of all, before explaining nominal clauses, it's important to define what is a nominal clause. A nominal clause or a noun clause is a group of words that functions as a noun within a sentence. A nominal clause or a noun clause is a dependent clause or a subordinate clause that cannot stand alone with a complete meaning, which means that it requires a main clause to be meaningful. So this clause functions as a noun and it can be according to its position in the sentence. It can be a subject, object, or complement within a sentence. Actually, in a workbook, there are six types of clauses, nominal clauses. The first one, that clause. And for each clause, we have different types of keywords that we can, these keywords enable us to distinguish or differentiate between these clauses. So the first type here we have that clauses and the keyword that. And we will see examples in your book after we finish listing the types. WH interrogative clauses, and we distinguish them from the subordinators, from the subordinations, who, whom, keywords, what, whose, when, where, etc. Three, we have yes, no interrogative clauses. We distinguish it by if and whether, nominal relative clauses by who and ever, whoever, whatever, whenever, wherever, and the ever here is optional. It can be distinguished from WH interrogative clauses. Here we have a question in the type of a question, while nominal relative clauses they are linking words. And we have also two infinitive clauses, to plus verb in the base form without any additions. And the sixth or the last type, nominal ing clauses, the verb plus ing. We will see the examples according to the book. The nominal clauses in 11.13, the first type, that clauses. For example, we have that she is still alive is a consolation. So is here is the main verb. And that clause from that till alive, this is a clause which functions as a subject of this sentence. So as we mentioned, it is a noun that functions differently according to its position in the sentence. In another sentence, I told him that he was wrong, or I knew that he was wrong. That he was wrong is a direct object because I knew that he was wrong. I subject, knew is a verb, and that he was wrong is an object. I told him that he was wrong. I subject, and the verb told. Him is indirect object, and the that clause functions as a direct object. It can be, it can function as a subject complement in this sentence. The assumption that things will improve, the main verb is that, and things will improve. This is a subject complement because this clause, the that clause, followed a verb, the main verb to be. If we have a positive refers to an extra information about the subject. Your assumption that things will improve is unfounded. Your assumption is the subject, that things will improve is that clause in the, functions as a positive. Usually we recognize it between, it comes after the subject and it's written between two commas. Is verb to be, the main verb, and unfounded, it is an adjective which functions as a subject complement of the sentence. next type of nominal clauses is the WH interrogative clauses. Here also, it is a kind of a clause that functions differently according to its position from a sentence. And as we said, that we can distinguish these WH interrogative clauses from the keywords. Functions here as a subject. How the book will sell depends on its author. So depends on is the main verb, and how the book will sell, this is the WH interrogative clause and functions as a subject because it is at the beginning of the sentence. Its author is the object. Another example, I can't imagine what made him do it. So what made him do it is the WH interrogative clause functions as an object of the sentence. If you notice the meaning of this sentence, I can't imagine what made him do it. It is in a form of a question. There's no answer in the question. That's why it is an interrogative clause. Subject complement, the problem is not who will go, but who will stay. Who will go, but who will stay? This is the WH interrogative clause. Functions as a subject complement because it follows the verb to be is. Appositive, as we said, it's an extra or additional information about the subject. We recognize it between two commas. My original question, why he did it at all. So why he did it at all is an appositive of the sentence, has not been answered, which is the verb. Adjectival complement, if we have the clause, the nominal clause follows an adjective. I wasn't certain whose house I was in. So this is the verb wasn't. I is subject, wasn't is a verb, certain is a subject complement, which is an adjective, and the WH interrogative clause follows this adjective. That's why it is adjectival complement. Prepositional complement, if we have the clause, the nominal clause follows a preposition. No one is a subject, was consulted here, the verb, consulted on because this is a prepositional verb. And who should have the prize? This is the WH nominal and WH interrogative clause function as a prepositional complement because it comes after the preposition on. The next type of nominal clauses is a yes-no interrogative clause. We distinguish yes-no interrogative clauses by the keywords if, whether. For example, here, do you know if whether the banks are open? Here, whether the banks are open, this is the yes no interrogative clause, and it functions as a direct object. I don't know whether it will rain or be sunny. Whether it will rain or be sunny, this is the yes no interrogative clause. We know it from whether till the end. This is one clause and functions as a direct object because we have subject and a verb and it is a direct object. I don't care if your car breaks down or not. So subject, verb, and if your car breaks down or not, this is the yes no interrogative clause. The next type of nominal relative clauses, we knew them by a WH element. But here we don't have a question. These elements are just linking words. And it's different from WH interrogative clause because we have the answer here in the sentence. What he is looking for is a wife. So the answer here is a wife. What he is looking for, this is the nominal relative clause. And this is the main verb. And a wife is a subject complement. What is he looking for? This is the subject of this sentence. I want to see whoever deals with complaints. I subject want to see this is a verb, and whoever deals with complaints, this is a nominal relative clause functions as a direct object. He gave whoever came to the door a winning smile. He is a subject, gave is a verb, and whoever came to the door, because the verb give is a transitive verb, it takes two objects. So we have an indirect object, whoever came to the door, and a direct object, a winning smile. A subject complement. Home is where your family, your friends and family are. Home is a subject, is a verb. Because it is a verb to be after it, it is a subject complement, where your friends and family are. You can call me whatever names you like. Here, you is a subject, can call is a verb, the main verb of a sentence, me is a direct object, and whatever names you like, since these are between two parentheses, means they are optional, and this nominal relative clause function is the object complement of this sentence. The next function, a positive, I wrote here another sentence because the sentence of the book is very long. It will be difficult for you. For example, the place where you live is amazing. So here where you live is a nominal relative clause and it is between two commas after the subject. That's why it is in a positive. And it is optional. We can delete it. The main verb is and amazing is a subject complement. Finally, prepositional complement. Vote for whichever candidate you like. So this is an imperative sentence started with a verb. The subject is you, implied. And whichever candidate you like, this is the relative clause, functions as a prepositional complement because it follows a preposition. Another type of nominal clauses, two infinitive nominal clauses. We have a to plus a verb in the base form. For a bridge to collapse like that is unbelievable. So here for a bridge to collapse like that, it contains the two infinitive form. That's why it is the nominal, two infinitive nominal clause functions as a subject. Is a verb and believable subject complement. He likes everyone to be happy. He subject likes verb everyone to be happy. This is a direct object. This is one clause and it contains the two infinitive forms. That's why we consider it is as one clause. Subject complement. My wish is to be a pilot. So my wish subject to be a pilot, it is a subject complement after verb to be. His ambition to be a straight actor was never fulfilled. To be a straight actor, a positive after the subject between two commas was never fulfilled, a verb. And finally, I am glad to help you. I subject am is a verb to be, and glad is an adjective here. The to infinitive clause comes after the adjective. That's why it is adjectival complement. The last type of nominal clauses in this book, nominal ing clauses. Telling lies is wrong. Here, telling lies, this is the nominal ing clause, is the main verb to be, and wrong is a subject complement. Direct object, no one enjoys deceiving his own family. So no one subject enjoys as a verb. Deceiving his own family, this is what? This is a direct object after the verb enjoys. His favorite pastime is playing practical jokes. So here, his favorite pastime subject is main verb. Playing practical jokes is what? Nominal ing clause function as a subject complement. His hobby, collecting stamps, absorbed him. His hobby subject, collecting stamps, a positive. Absorbed, it is a verb, and him is a direct object. I am tired of being treated like a child. I am tired of, this is uh, uh, the sentence. We have being treated like a child. This is the nominal ing clause comes after the of. That's why it is a prepositional complement, adjectival complement. We have the children were busy building sandcastles. The main verb is were, and busy building, busy is an adjective. That's why building sandcastles is an adjective complement. Where is the nominal ing clause? Building sandcastles, because it contains the ing verb element. That's the end of the lecture. Thanks for watching.